Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new, and welcome to my little weekend reading vlog. I don't know if this is going to be in one part or two, it's going to depend how much reading I get done, but I'm hopeful to read quite a bit. So it's currently Friday evening, it's just gone 5 o'clock. The other half is working night shifts tonight and tomorrow night, so it's just Dukey and I tonight, and then the other half's going to come home in the morning, go to sleep, then go to work, then come home, go to sleep. So I'm going to have a lot of the weekend to myself. I'd like to get the housework done. I've got some work to do, but predominantly I'm going to spend my weekend reading. And I don't really know what, but I'm going to pick books that are highly anticipated, that I really am looking forward to reading. So one book I would like to try and finish over the weekend, but I'm not going to discuss reading in this vlog because I'm actually doing a separate vlog which is about this book and another one. But that's The Witches of Avada. And I made quite a dent in it already, and I think if I just read about 80-90 pages a day I should finish this over the weekend. So, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm quite happy to be picking this one up over the weekend. It's actually pretty good. I am rereading The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake because I got the Atlas Paradox for Christmas and I hadn't read this now in about 9-10 months, so I thought I want to reread this before I read the Atlas Paradox. So I might continue with this over the weekend because I really love this book. And another book I might pick up is Rainbow Grey Battle for the Skies by, who is this by? Laura Ellen Anderson. This is book 3 in the Rainbow Grey series. It is a middle grade. I got this from the library. And I think that's going to be a really fun time, and I really love this middle grade series. It's just magical, it's cute. So there's sort of 3 books that are immediately on my radar, but if I decide I don't want to pick them up and I want to read something completely different, then that's what I'm going to do. But Dukey, it's our first night in. I'm thinking takeaway, I'm thinking a film and getting cozy on the sofa. So I shall see you shortly. Are you ready? I think we have film 1 of the evening. Looks good. Yeah. Incredibly unhealthy takeaway, but epic veggie burger, I have to say. Wine time.
I do need to take a good hard look in the mirror. Or in this case, the door.
Hey, so it is now, what is it? 7:30 on Friday evening. I've got 11 minutes left of Wine Country, the film. I've had dinner, I've had a glass of wine, I'm very chilled. I finished as much as I want to read tonight of The Witches of Avada. I am actually genuinely really enjoying that book, which is really good. However, I'm going to swap to something else now because I can. I'm a rebel, what can I say? So, I'm going to read a chapter each of the following and then I'm going to make a decision as to which one I'm going to continue with. We've got The Daughter of Dr. Moreau, and of course, Rainbow Grey Battle of the Skies for the Skies. I will get that right at one point during this vlog, I'm sure. So yeah, chapter of each and then I'll make a call.
I'm definitely not all good. We had a subject. So, we almost died on that hill because of a non-venomous snake.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I think it might have just been a sharp twig. Sometimes those catch you at the wrong angle.
No.
So I've actually read 3 chapters of The Daughter of Dr. Moreau, but I am going to call it there tonight because I think this is going to be quite heavy and quite involved and I'm a little bit tired. But it's interesting so far. So we met the daughter of Dr. Moreau. Is it Carlotta? Have I forgotten already? That's not a good start. It is. And we just seen inside the lab of her dad, Dr. Moreau. And he seems to be trying to create some creepy animal and human hybrids. I think this is going to be a bit weird, but I like weird. But we'll leave weird for maybe tomorrow. So I am about to start Rainbow Grey Battle for the Skies. I'm just going to read this maybe for about half an hour. I think I'm going to pop on the audiobook on Scribd, not sponsored, and listen and read along at the same time. I am really excited to get into this actually. So basically, if you're not familiar with Rainbow Grey, she's a weatherling. And weatherlings basically can control the weather. They've got various powers. She's got a cute little cloud cat called Nim that just explodes randomly. Her friends are so much fun. And in this one, I believe, yes, a baddie is coming back to cause some weather badness. So I'm going to dive into this now. It's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be good. So I am loving this, but one of the best quotes, destroying cakes is the ultimate crime. And I think we can all agree with that very important statement. So I am halfway through Rainbow Grey Battle for the Skies and I am absolutely loving this. This is such a good time. I will say this is one series that the sequels are pretty much as good as the first, if not as good as the first. I forgot how much I love the characters. I forgot about Kulala the pigeon, the epic pigeon. But this is brilliant. Really, really good. Really enjoying it. An hour left. Probably do that in the morning. Yeah, it's really good. But I'm going to take Duke up in a minute. We're going to go and watch YouTube up in bed until we fall asleep. And I shall catch up with you when I do some more reading, probably in the morning. Would you like... I haven't asked you yet. Would you like to choose a toy to bring out to bed? Would you? Go choose a toy. Go choose a toy. Go choose a toy. What do you want to take to bed? Go choose a toy. What toy have you got? Where are you? What? Oh, good choice. What a good choice. Hey, so it's now 1 o'clock on Saturday in the afternoon. I am chilling now. I got up at 8, which actually is quite a lie-in for me, particularly at a weekend. That just doesn't happen. But why not? Then I did some home things. So I sort of ordered the Easter eggs and cards for the fam. I've ordered a food shop to arrive tomorrow. Just sort of bits and pieces. I had to renew, that's the word, renew my library loans online. So just little bits and pieces I did. And then the other half came home. He came home hungry. So then we went out to breakfast. Then he came home, went to sleep. While he was asleep, I continued with the Witches of Valda. And I made really good progress with this. But that is for my other vlog. And what I think I'm going to do in a little while is continue with Rainbow Grey Battle for the Skies, because I am loving this and I really want to continue, and I'm halfway through. So let's have a chilled afternoon and evening. Hello, it's now about 2:30. I have just finished Rainbow Grey Battle for the Skies. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. This series has been absolutely brilliant. I have a horrible feeling though that is the end of the series. I think I saw somewhere it said trilogy, but if they continue, I will definitely continue. It is just really, really cute. However, I don't know what I want to read next. Do I go back to the Atlas 6? Do I continue with The Daughter of Dr. Moreau? Or do I just go wild and start a new book? I don't know. But when I know, you'll know. So I'm going to continue at least for a little while with The Daughter of Dr. Moreau, purely because I'm intrigued. So I'm not loving it, but I'm intrigued. Okay, so we're currently discussing the hybrids, where it's kind of, they're meant to be used for work. They're talking about how their lifespan wouldn't be as long as the humans. They're more likely to obviously come up with some medical issues there. They'll have to take medication to keep going. And there's an ethical issue there as well. So it's odd, but we like odd. So I'm going to continue with odd. Duke and I are about to watch this whilst I read this. Are you ready, gorgeous? So it's 6:30 now, and I'm in an ethical pickle because I'm now less than 100 pages from finishing this book and this book. So I'm half tempted to just crack on and see if I can finish one, if not both of these tonight. But I am also quite tired. So hence the ethical pickle, because I've got part of me going, crikey Soph, it's only 6:30, you could finish both those books tonight. and the other half of me is going, just have a nap on the sofa or watch a film. So I'm not sure right now. It is 7:45 on Wednesday morning, and I am just about to sit down and hopefully finish The Daughter of Dr. Moreau. We had an early night last night, Duke and I. We were very tired, so we pushed on a little bit with reading, and then I was like, no, do you know what, I've read so much this weekend, it has been so good. Last night I was just too tired, and you know when you've got to read a page 3 or 4 times because you read it and you're like, no, I didn't take that in at all. I was getting to that stage. I thought, no, do you know what, let's just stop, let's come to this book fresh in the morning and see how we get on. I'm intrigued to see what happens at the end, but I have to say this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but there is still time for it to be completely turned around and give us an epic ending, so fingers crossed. I have just finished The Daughter of Dr. Moreau, and I'm going with 2.5 out of 5. It wasn't a bad book by any means, and the story itself was absolutely fine. The writing style, it was fine, but that was the problem. It was just fine. I'm gutted it didn't go into more about the hybrids, because really that's kind of like the exciting thing here, isn't it? I would have rather the book, rather than been 300 pages, was maybe 500 pages and gone into more detail about them. I'm not interested in really reading about normal human fighting scenes, you know, shooting each other and that's just not, I don't like action films either. That doesn't really do anything for me. And that was actually quite a big chunk of this book. I would have just much rather, as I said, learned more about the hybrids. Even the whole book was just based in the lab and learning about them. I think I would have preferred it, but it was still been a good time reading it. I'm still pleased that I read it. Yeah. So I am now going to get into my coursework. So that is my reading done probably for the weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this little weekend reading vlog. Do let me know in the comments if you've read any of the books I've read this weekend and what is on your list to read this weekend coming. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.